What if the account are hacked or the battery of the
with using passwords, face IDs, they can't be hacked.
the people that are already smart in technology, what can they do with technology?
They can't, as our digital technology teacher said. They said by putting passwords, face ID, and different things on your digital
What if they cannot guide it
computers,
very well?
they can guide it very well, because if you are a practitioner, if you are a professional in a digital technology, and you are already knowing that without it,
You are a practitioner, but that's
With
not
all
the
this
business.
data, this is every business owner that can afford that.
yes, every business owner with your profit, with all the
But
money,
small business cannot afford it.
most business can afford it, and our business studies teacher told us in business studies by drawing a folio for us, so many business can still afford it.
If you get a follow, what is the importance of follow when customers are not in the business?
Customers are in business by patronizing your business.
If there is no
Nobody's interested in this.
mismanagement and
Please let me hear
their problem.
Please let me hear what you are saying.
If there is no bookkeeping, there will be needs of management and lack of problem and loss of legal problem.
And if a worker does not have organizational skill, there will be misinterpretation in.
There will not be mistake. There will not be mistake.
Those who don't learn they can make a mistake with that. Those who don't know computer.
You cannot be employing people. You cannot be employing people that they don't know computers in your business. Keep up students. My name is Iyadura Koide. I rise to support the motion which says the practice of bookkeeping is not important to the rise of digital technology. First and foremost, what is bookkeeping? Bookkeeping is the recording of all financial transactions in an ordinary way. Secondly, what is digital technology? Digital technology is the use of electronic devices that store, processes, and share information in digital forms. My first point: digital technology has made record keeping faster and easier. Business now use computers, smartphones, and accounting software that store financial records automatically. This reduces the stress of human errors. My second point: digital technology are more accurate. Computers can calculate figures quickly and correctly. This reduces the errors of human during manual bookkeeping. Before I leave the stage, I would like to ask my opponent this following question: if digital technology is important, why do large business use computers instead of manual bookkeeping? My second question: if large business are using manual bookkeeping, if large business are using computers, why do they not use manual bookkeeping instead of computers? Thanks.
My name is Mrs. Garden of Justice, accurate time impact, my co-educators and my fellow students. My name is Obidio Treasure Inspect. I stand to oppose the motion, which says the practice of bookkeeping is not important with the rise of digital technology. Firstly, what is digital technology? Digital technology is the use of electronic tools, devices, and systems that store and process information using data. What is bookkeeping? Bookkeeping is the process of recording all financial transactions in a business in an ordinary manner or way. My first point: bookkeeping is still important because it helps people to understand business records. My second, technology can fail due to power outage, hacking, or system errors. My third point: knowledge of bookkeeping helps people to detect mistakes in digital record. My fourth point: small business may not be able to afford expensive accounting software. My fifth point: proper bookkeeping teaches accuracy. My sixth point: digital technology still depend on bookkeeping to work correctly. My last but not the least point: without the knowledge of bookkeeping, people can misuse accounting software. My opponent said digital technology reduce human error, but it is not correct. Digital technology still depend on bookkeeping to work correctly. My conclusion: if digital technology has made financial recording faster and easier, bookkeeping still remain important. Before I leave this stage, I'd like to give my opponent some questions. If digital technology can fail due to power outage or system crash, how can financial record be accessed? My second question: if are all small business able to afford Are all small business able to afford digital accounting tools? With these few points of mine, I'm able to convince and not to convince you that the practice of bookkeeping is important with the rise of digital technology. Thanks.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm great and Coach Beta and my fellow students. My name is Omoyese Mtokwa. I'm here to support the motion. First, my first three points. My first three point is bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is important. Bookkeeping is important, but digital technology makes work easier and faster. Many business prefer online transaction in a business. Thirdly, my second point is digital technologies makes work very faster and knowledgeable. Many business many business prefer using computer, mobile phone, tablet, and some others equipment which are which are modern. Time before I time
Are all small business able to afford expensive accounting software?
all small business are not able to afford small are not able to afford are not able to afford software. Thanks.
Can large business use digital technology? Can large business are using computers, mobile phones, and accounting software instead of using manual bookkeeping? Why don't they use manual bookkeeping?
Because digital technology, because bookkeeping is not, but so far digital technology still depend on bookkeeping principles.
Digital technology like computers, they can still quickly calculate figures and quickly and correctly.
And bookkeeping still remain important because it help people to understand business records.
Computer also help people to understand records also easy.
Game is also that it's computer and everything that they're using, but they still depend on bookkeeping to record it.
We are in technology time. Why don't people still be using manual bookkeeping?
Because how do you record it in the system?
Many supermarkets record all their things in systems, computers, tablets.
What is that called?
What they are called bookkeeping.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges. Accurate time to talk my fellow co-educators. My name is Akinadi Olatofumi. I'm here to oppose the motion which says bookkeeping is not important with the rise of technology. My first point. I left with some points which will show that bookkeeping is still important even with the rise of digital technology. My first point. Technology still needs accurate data. Without accounting software cannot be carried out without reliable data. My second point, it supports financial transparency. Bookkeeping helps to keep very financial records correctly and precisely. Before I leave the stage, I leave a question for my opponents. And the question is: can accounting software work without bookkeeping principles? And I want to answer my opponent's question, which is the question.
If record is stored easily, why should people steal?
If record is
Store easily, why should people steal accounts?
number one, technology is the same thing which people use to hack into people's accounts and take and steal their
You are not
money
listening.
So bookkeeping is still better than digital technology because there's no way a person can go into a ledger or a journal and go and steal person's money.
Time up.
Digital technology is very important.
Mrs. Shana, I have this calculated part of your presentation. I'm here to propose the motion that says I'm here to propose the motion that says why the practice of bookkeeping is not important in digital tech. Firstly, many people prefer online transaction and 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 mobile business and system.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lola Imola. I'm here to support my colleagues about that bookkeeping is important is the rising of data technology. I'm here to support. Firstly, bookkeeping help business owner make decisions. Accurate record in bookkeeping helps business owner make decisions how he or she like. Second, bookkeeping helps to reduce fraud and fight mismanagement. If it's that we are using digital technology, if it's that we are using digital technology, if it's that we are using digital technology to record it, some may scam, some may go to the account of the business and take the business information. Bookkeeping is very important with the rise of technology. With this little point of mine, I'm here to tell you that bookkeeping is still important with the rise of technology. Before I leave the stage, I would like to give my opponents some questions. Can you please tell me another evidence to show that bookkeeping is not important with the rise of technology? And with the question you give, can you present it to it?
Why do banks and companies use accounting software today?
Yes, they use because it's fast, but they still depend on bookkeeping, to make it so that they can record it revenue. Thanks.
They don't depend on bookkeeping because small business depend on manual bookkeeping.
Yes, can you explain it for me?
They will, as your opponent said they still depend on manual bookkeeping.
But it is also called.
Yes, I know that it is also called bookkeeping, but they still also depend on manual bookkeeping. That's what I
But
said.
they will still use the principle of bookkeeping. To record it.
I know that they still depend on the principles of bookkeeping because digital technology is very easier, faster, and they can automatically store transactions.
What if the account are hacked or the battery of the
with using passwords, face IDs, they can't be hacked.
people that are already smart in technology? What can they do with technology?
They can't, as our digital technology teacher said, they said by putting passwords, face ID, and different things on your digital
What if
technology.
they cannot guide it very well?
They can guide it very well because if you are a practitioner, if you are a professional in the digital technology, and you are already knowing that we can do
You are a practitioner, but that's
With
not
all
the
this
business
that because every business owner that can afford
yes, every business owner with your profit, with all the money. Most business can afford it, and our business studies teacher told us in business study by drawing a folio for us, so many business can still afford it.
If you draw a follow, what is the importance of follow when customers are not in the business?
Customers are in business by patronizing your business.
nobody's interested in mismanagement and other problem.
Please let me hear what you are saying.
If there is no bookkeeping, there will be needs of management and lack of problem and loss of legal problem.
And if a worker does not have organizational skills, there will be misinterpretation in.
They will not be mistaken. They will not be mistaken.
Those don't let they can make a mistake with the data. Those will not know computer.
You cannot be employing people. You cannot be employing people that they don't know computers in your business. How do you want to know? How do you want to know? You will employ them. You will employ them. You know what is happening there. You know their cost. So
Because the bookkeeping is still very important.
you know that bookkeeping is still very important. Because digital technology and things are faster.
My name is Alahati I'm from Smart Trader. In conclusion, digital technology is more easier, faster, and safer. It's more easier, faster. In conclusion, digital technology is more easier, faster, and safer, and more reliable. Thank you.
Can you give me another evidence that bookkeeping is not important for the rise of digital technology? Give me another evidence.
That is not important. That bookkeeping is not important.
Give me another evidence that shows that bookkeeping is not important for the rise of digital technology.
Because digital technology, if my colleague can't answer the question, because digital technology can store easier and faster.
Another
When it's
evidence.
so easy and faster with mistakes, what can we do?
You need to correct.
Because we need to correct it.
When you find yourself in a problem, how can you get yourself out?
When you are correcting it, you are going to use bookkeeping. When you are correcting it, you are going to use bookkeeping. With online, with network, you can start different.
But without the
Accountant Act. Second, law and business still require it. Tax officers, banks, and auditor in Nigeria. Many countries ask about physical recording as part of tax.
I'm here to support the nation.
I'll minus group 2 marks.
I'm here to propose that bookkeeping is not important. That's my first point. Information start digitally access to
Time up.
you can do it anywhere. Thank you.
My name is Olashide. I am here to oppose the motion that says bookkeeping is still important than digital technology. Firstly, bookkeeping gives you real understanding. Apps like QuickBooks, Excel can calculate for you. Even can calculate for you, but without bookkeeping, you cannot understand maybe the digital technology is right or wrong. Conclusion: for this reason, I say digital technology bookkeeping is still important and it must continue. Thank you.
My second question: if digital technology can fail due to power outage or system crash, how will financial record be accessed?